Okay. What's going on, everybody? It's the Junior Coder here, and we are here with the first NASCAR race podcast. We are watching the race at Watkinsglen today. I got some of my so-called, I will call them NASCAR experts because it's been so long since I watched NASCAR. I've got in Discord with me right now, I have Tony. If you guys haven't known him from racing with us for a while, Zach might be joining in. A couple other people, Mac and Dr. Red will be joining in with us today. So right now, as you can probably hear, I got a little bit of the race going in the background. I'm watching the race, and I'm kind of commentating it for you guys as a matter of a sense on YouTube while you guys are watching the race. So... so... I'm also trying to hear what they are talking about, but my damn AC is loud. But anyways, today's race they're going to be racing at Watkinsglen. Sounds like I know they're talking to Joey Logano earlier. Joey Logano they were saying that Joey Logano did not win the what is it called now? Is it Nationwide Series still? I don't know. Again, I haven't been watching NASCAR in so long. It was still called the Sprint Cup Series when I was watching, and it's now the Monster Energy Cup race. And right now we're in the pre-race ceremonies. So Xfinity Series. Yep, Xfinity Series. Sean, join in on Discord. Now, if nobody really knows anything about Watkinsglen, Watkinsglen is a road course in New York, and so it's a very challenging racetrack for these drivers that are honestly used to the left turn. And most of it, so there's a little more strategy as far as turnings goes. There's a little more strategy as far as chassis adjustment goes for these guys, and overall timing. They usually say that when you get right into the first turn, the next turn sets you up, or that turn sets you up for the next turn. Now, I know that's true about Sonoma. I don't remember about Watkinsglen. Again, been forever since I've watched the race. Been forever since I've even been a while since I even raced raced a NASCAR race in any of the NASCAR games, as you could tell. This dude just had a, tan line of Dale Earnhardt Jr. So we're at a 10-minute countdown. Mine's a long and annoying name. I'm trying to get some of the guys that we race with a lot of times in here too, because, you know. So sorry, all you guys are looking at is this race podcast logo. I wish it had been something a little bit more interesting to look at. I might try to throw in a slideshow together on one of the commercial breaks for you guys. So, but anyways, so anyways, they're now in commercial break here on NBC. And one of the things that they were talking about is they had a vote on who was most likely to win the race. Fans are outside of the chase in playoffs. Everybody picked Dale Earnhardt Jr., even though Dale Earnhardt Jr. specifically came back and told people, don't vote for me. Even though we're starting on the poll, we're 1 second behind. I almost feel like that's kind of a what's the word I'm looking for? Kind of a juke from Dale Earnhardt Jr. to say, nah, we ain't going to win this race. We ain't doing so hot this year. You know, we're not doing so hot this race. We ain't going to win. It's okay. Don't worry about little old me. When it's honestly Dale Earnhardt Jr. should be the one that you're worried about, because I know Dale Earnhardt Jr. is, out of few things, one of the few people that are good at road course races as well as any other race out there. And so that is one of his strong suits, is road courses. So
So no one else is in this thing yet?
Not yet. I told Sean to join in.
I'll snap Connor.
Zach is on. I told Zach to join in. Zach's like, I accidentally joined from my phone. I was like, alright, there we go. I got... Oh, was that you?
Hmm?
I think I sent that to you on accident.
You did.
Oops. You already have an invite. So a little few things that were missed while you were out and about. They did that vote for Dale Earnhardt Jr. to see if Dale Earnhardt Jr. would be a to see who would win. Oh, they're doing the national anthem here.
Lord God, we thank you for another opportunity together at Watkinsglen International for this year's running of the I Love New York 355. We ask your continued presence with the family of Harry Scott in the days ahead.
The NBC Sports website is super slow on my PlayStation 4 if I actually can't watch it. I guess I'll wait for it.
Well, no, they're still technically doing the pre-race ceremonies. I think they're getting ready for the national anthem right now. Jesus Christ, Jimmy Johnson's looking rough in his age.
Mainly that beard. He was skiing all winter and he grew a really big beard.
Yeah. So now that they're getting ready to fire, getting their cars fired up. But one of the few things that they were talking about before in the pre-show, they took a vote of who the fans would agree would win, have the highest likely of winning this race, being outside of the outside of the finals, and a lot of them, 41% voted for Dale Earnhardt Jr. Dale Earnhardt Jr. did come out, as I was saying earlier, Dale Earnhardt Jr. did come out and say that don't vote for him, even though he's starting on the pole. He does not have, he's a second off the pace right now, that they don't have a very winning car. I mean, I guess, what is your opinions on that with Dale Earnhardt Jr.? I mean, Dale Earnhardt Jr. is very strong at road course races, as well as or many other tracks as restrictor plates. As much as he's good as restrictor plates, that's another strength that he has is road course races. I mean, I guess, what is your thoughts? Do you think he's gonna have a good run for this race, or do you think he's gonna, he's gonna do, And see, that's what a lot of, so don't think Dale Jr. is gonna have it this race.
If I can't get it on my TV, I'm gonna be mad.
All right, there's Dr. Red. Dr. Red, welcome to the podcast. Welcome to the podcast, sir. He's gonna have to figure out his voice settings really fast.
7 cars sent to the room. I have on NBC at 7.
Getting Mac ready to go in here.
I need to get some MRN, I'll do that.
6. Eric Jones, Iron Michigan, starting 5th. Famous Torres, Mara, Mexico, starting 4th. Chase Elliott, Dawsonville, Georgia, starting 3rd. Martin Truex Jr., Mayo, New Jersey, starting 2nd. Kyle Larson, Elk Grove, California, and starting on the pole, Kyle Busch, Las Vegas, Nevada. That's the starting lineup for the I Love New York.
All right, so Tony was able to get it in. Mac and Cheese is now in. So right now the race is on commercial break. So let's talk a little bit. I guess who are thoughts and picks of being the biggest contenders in this race right now, as far as who we think is going to win, who we think is going to lose. So Mac and Cheese, Mac thinks it's Kyle Busch. Yeah.
Wait, is he talking? I can't hear.
Yeah, you can talk. You don't have to send a message. That was the whole point of getting Discord, so we can all hear each other talk. But all right, so
as of now, the best I can do is MRN.
all right.
I mean, that's not that bad. It's just I can't watch.
All right. But so Mac and Cheese, why do you think Kyle Busch is in the best contending run for this race today?
I guess because he's on the pole.
Yeah. Just because, I mean, necessarily we all know. Yeah, you could talk. I can hear that you're talking, unless you physically can't talk.
What the heck just happened to my TV?
But that's what he said. Is just because he's on the pole. We all know that just because you start on the pole doesn't mean that you're gonna make it. So. What's with the British guy?
What British guy?
This guy broadcasting on NBC. Welcome to Watkinsglen, here in New York. The I Love New York 500.
That's the guy who normally does.
Dude, I haven't watched.
NBCSN.
I was gonna say I haven't watched NASCAR in like years. What's with Richard Childers switching to Ford? That's just something that new occurred to me. When did Richard Childers Racing switch to Ford race cars instead of Chevy?
They're still Chevy.
I could have swore that I just seen a Ford race.
Stuart Haas switched to Ford.
Oh, Stuart Haas switched to Ford. That's right. Wonder why they switched to Ford. He's figuring it out.
Just tell me when the cars get rolling, and then I'll be able to see if my stuff works.
Okay. They're getting fired up right now, so they just got the command to start engines.
Yeah, I can see it on the tiny screen that says watch now, but when I click on it, it goes to NASCAR.com/drive, and there's nothing there.
That's weird.
Nope, nothing there. Blank screen. Yeah, I see it on the tiny little screen.
Sean has yet still to figure out his stuff. So, looking at the playoff standings, Martin Truex Jr. is in first.
I just sent a picture to the chat thing. That's that little screen I took a picture of is moving, and that's the actual camera. But when I click on it, it's nothing there.
Wow. So let me pull up the live stream again here. Okay.
I might have to watching your stream to see the race, even though it'll be behind.
I feel like we are the broadcasters. There's always two people that know what's going on, and then just the one guy that overall has no clue what's going on and asks pretty much all the questions to get the other two people talking. I'm that guy.
You know, I think I'm that guy since I can't see the race.
Like I'm ultimately asking the questions just for knowledge, and everybody thinks I'm asking the questions just trying to be a good broadcaster here. So who do you guys think is your best pick to win this race? Oh, really? And why is that? Tell me why you think Kyle Busch is likelihood of winning this race. I know Watkinsglen is a very I know Watkinsglen is a very difficult track because the drivers are not used to making right-hand turns.
The Glen, today, 3 p.m. Eastern, NBCSN, streaming on NBC Sports. But when I click on that, nothing.
So right now they're talking about how difficult that bus stop is for drivers right now, just because it's kind of the way it is set up. And being the first one to being in that racing in NASCAR or racing in NASCAR online. There are some things that are definitely very, very difficult. And they're also talking about the carousel exit, where it has definitely caused a lot of problems for drivers. Looking at that number 31 just taking a spin all throughout the track right now. Coming out of that carousel.
Well, I thought it just unplugged.
Number 17 come flying out of there. And I think the biggest issue is a lot of drivers, they come right out of that carousel and they gun it so fast, and then it just gets them sideways coming right out of that turn. I mean, you guys probably are noticing this too. I don't know if you guys followed any of the practice races, or I know you've watched all the other races of all the other leagues. Is that one thing that has been noticed in the Xfinity and the Truck Series as well, and in the Xfinity Series, that a lot of people come off that corner really hard, and it just gets them really loose and gets them sideways and gets them right into the inside wall coming off that carousel.
I want to select my driver. Why would not let me select ours? Why can I not select anything? Why are you being so difficult? I don't want to go downstairs and watch it on terrible TV, but if I really have to, I will.
Oh my god.
So I guess other than obviously the one pick of being Kyle Busch because he's on the pole, But who I mean, what do you guys also suggest or also pick out for guys that are also really strong road course racers that are racing in this race right now?
No, I just
What do
picked
you
Kyle
mean?
Busch because I like him.
Okay. Real professional opinions on this
I
podcast.
have a professional opinion.
Okay.
I like Kyle Larson. I want him to win. But seeing the past few years
Oh,
him
we got
racing
the
at this
laugh.
track
That
and getting
scared
worse.
me.
Oh my god.
Sorry.
It's all good. Anyways, continue.
In the past couple years, seeing him do terrible, I don't think he has a chance to win. Or I don't think he can win. He probably does have a shot. But in my professional opinion, I say AJ Allmendinger.
AJ Allmendinger. And I know AJ Allmendinger has definitely wasn't he one of the drivers that came back from the open wheeled series and
Yes.
came into NASCAR? That right there, I think those are the guys too that you really have to watch in this race
And
because
Watkinsglen was his first career win.
right. And I mean you have to watch them guys that are from the open world or open wheel series to NASCAR because I mean ultimately because it is more difficult for them, so they're still trying to figure it out. But however, these races at these tracks, that is their go-to. That's all they've raced. That's all they know. They've raced at places like Sonoma and Watkinsglen religiously compared to these other NASCAR drivers. Like I said earlier when I was saying, yeah, it's a little more difficult for them because it's a right-hand turn now instead of left-hand turns. Well, ultimately, that is, in my opinion, a truth to this because all these guys are used to these circle tracks. They're used to, you know, going to these bank turns and everything else. They're not necessarily used to these flat-cornered road course races with bus stops, with S-curves, with with carousel turns.
Got a question. Who's Billy Johnson?
Billy Johnson?
Yeah.
Who's Billy Johnson?
Really?
No, sir. Are you guys saying Jimmy Johnson and just saying?
No, who's Billy Johnson?
I didn't say Billy Johnson.
No, I'm looking at like the standings and Billy Johnson's on it.
What are you looking at?
Standings. Who's DJ Kennington?
All right, Tony, back up for a second. There he is.
There. Alright. I moved down to my basement and I didn't hear anything, so then I disconnected.
Yeah,
And now now Disney Channel's on and Jake Paul is in the show. Alright.
That's with Zardberg.
Yeah. It's sad that you know the name of that guy.
now,
212.
now, obviously, because she just popped up on the screen, what does everybody think possibly Danica Patrick's role in this race is going to be? I know, right? I know. But we had to throw it out there. That's going to
I
be
think
also.
Boris said has a chance.
Oh, and also,
Boris said. Good Lord, that is a name I have not heard in years. Boris said. We always forget. I think everybody always forgets about good old Boris when we come to these road course races because that's all he races is these
they're
road
already
course
talking
races.
about Allmendinger. They're
So
already talking about Allmendinger.
now I could barely hear anything, and I know my TV's loud and you guys can hear it.
My
I can
TV's
barely.
on.
I
my
can barely
TV's
hear
on
it.
20.
Yeah, mine's on like 21, and I can barely hear it.
Oh wow.
And I have headphones in. And I can hear it pretty fine. Hope AJ Allmendinger wrecks in the first turn.
No, this isn't like NASCAR Online.
I hope it rains.
oh, I thought it.
I want it to
I
rain
thought
there
it
so
was.
bad.
I hope Kyle Larson wrecks.
I hope Kyle Larson wrecks into Kyle Busch.
What is this? Is this National Online? Or is
I'm
this
just-
NASCAR?
I'm just here.
Oh,
I'm just happy to
what
be
is it
here.
called?
For that?
And then there has to be that one.
Oh, they got that
I
foot
just
cam
have-
on. Boris said.
Mhm.
And she said,
That's on what's
Hey,
it
join
called?
the
Oh.
Kevin Harvick
Discord
foot cam.
chat.
Oh, Kevin Harvick's foot
The
cam.
Discord
That's
chat.
exactly how my feet are whenever I race at these road courses. He puts the left foot on the brake when you put it on the clutch.
And that's one thing too that like a lot of people try to watch with like Boris Said, because they say Boris Said just has this like crazy finesse with that braking and that gas that just nobody else has ever seen. So I would fully agree
Oh,
that
Kyle Larson has it on board.
I would definitely agree that
Wait, why is the IndyCar guy broadcasting?
because who else would have more professional, you know, opinions about a road course than an IndyCar
point.
guy?
Good point.
That's true.
He was probably just recently there with what's it called?
He was doing it yesterday with his pink flamingos.
What?
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 He had pink flamingos set up on his post where he was sitting, and he was like, "These are my pink flamingos."
So, turn one, they're saying is
weird.
or, so right now they're going through all the turns. Turn
Passing
one is the
zone.
passing
That's
zone.
Zone number 1.
The S's, which I feel turns 2 and 4 with the S's, I think those are definitely going to be. The bus stop, of course, is another passing zone. I think that's the worst place to pass.
I wish.
The carousel apparently is where a lot of wrecks are going to happen.
Exactly.
Also, turn one maybe. As long as
Turn 5 and turn 1, I think that's gonna be the shoot. It has been experienced having.
Well,
wrecks,
mostly the
yeah.
chute has been experienced for a lot of wrecks is because people come off that carousel and they gas it trying to go down that chute to get a lot of speed to go into turn 6.
Sam Hornish.
And yeah, and then
Turn
they just
7,
lose it.
And turn 7, they've been wrecks too. So
See, like,
Yeah, Sam Hornish.
it's
The
Sam
next year.
Hornish Jr. Yeah. And this one. Why do they keep on showing it? I know what happens. I've been watching.
I know what happens too. Ambrose wins.
Yeah, Marcus Ambrose wins.
and let's so with that being said, let's not forget about Brad Keselowski. Brad Keselowski's been known to do decent at these road course races.
I say Eric Jones has a great week and gets his first win.
So
I mean, that'll help me in points on my what's it called pool thing that I'm in.
there you go.
I was in the top 16 to get paid, and I just dropped down. I was running in 4th the first half of the year. Now I'm in 23rd.
I mean, in all honesty, this could
So
be
I'm not gonna
anybody's race right here. Anybody's race. I mean,
Mostly the good drivers that start up front, but you don't know about back right now.
yeah. I mean, it's like
I got a league race at 8:30.
it's too soon. It's too soon to tell.
They changed the S's on the back straightaway. What?
Yes, they did.
They did?
It looks like and plus they have been. It looks like they repaved it too. It looks like because it's like so much smoother now. It's like what the heck? Oh my!
But I mean,
That's
that
good
could be a setup for excellent racing because I mean, let's look at Talladega and Daytona when they repaved those races.
Great. Boris said starts last now.
So, hey, again, we.
Oh, I saw
Hey,
that.
hey, at least there's someone good in that 33 car this week.
Oh,
Not Jeffrey Earnhardt. Should have stuck to MMA. Green flag.
yeah. I was also
This
thinking
might
last
come out.
night, whatever happened to Ricky Carmichael?
Ricky, what?
Carmichael.
I have no idea who that is. Oh, Boris said it's just the park.
Green flags in the air.
Boris said's already in pit road.
Well,
Boris said's a starting park. Didn't even complete a lap.
turn 1. Oh,
I love the way
okay.
he says Kyle Lawson.
What? Oh my God!
I need to be here.
Dude,
This
3
right
wide.
now.
I think the last
Because
row.
I love it. Why are y'all watching the same thing?
no,
I don't know.
They're like, what the fuck's a podcast?
don't touch.
Oh God!
Stop.
Ryan Blaney got some forks.
No. I don't care.
So I think it's, yeah, it looks like that number 18 just pulled away right off that beginning. Everybody's kind of more single file now.
So much for the Kyle and Kyle show.
Ooh, Allmendinger
Oh.
got really off that turn there.
Oh God, yeah, he got really loose. Wow.
They're going into the carousel, it looks like. No, the S turns.
That's it.
Yeah, Chris Buescher's up there.
Why did they put the camera
God.
there? That is like
I
the
know.
worst place to put that camera.
I know it's stupid. Why?
They're going right into that chute. Everybody's kind of behaving themselves right now, but it's also within the first 2 laps of the race. So,
I want to see it rain, like really bad.
Yeah, Tony.
Well, you know what? If it rains, then that's Allmendinger's race.
so what are they trying to look at here? Oh, they're looking at that number 47 when he got super loose right off that corner. It looked like everybody just kind of got a little too close to one another. I mean, you could hear he was hard on them brakes going into that corner, just to avoid spinning.
Is it just me that's not watching the race?
I think so.
I think so. I think it's only you.
Oh my god.
Tony, are you getting yelled at?
No.
I hope you do.
Why would I?
Because you stayed up all night.
Hey, I went to sleep at 6 and woke up at 1. That wasn't as bad as
Hope you
yesterday.
get yelled at.
Or 2 days ago, I mean, when I woke up at 4.
There we go. I adjusted my microphone so I could be able to, like, the microphone to actually be picking up the race so I could hear it through my headset. If it's a little too loud, let me know.
The hop sticking lead.
There's Jimmy Johnson back there hiding behind that 22 and that number 19.
Johnson wrecked during practice.
I saw that.
In the same spot where he wrecked a while.
So it looks like Kyle Larson's right there, right on the back bumper of that number 78.
He just got passed by the 78.
Okay. So Martin Truex Jr. pushing up towards the front. And it sounds like Martin Truex Jr. has really had a really good season right now.
Mm-hmm.
The number, like the best drivers this year so far is Larson, Truex, and Johnson.
Well, I mean, which comes to beg the question: what if Joey Logano and Brad Keselowski are one-hit wonder guys again?
What do you mean?
You know, if you look at Greg Biffle, look at Carl Edwards, look at some of these other guys that were big names with Jamie McMurray, that were big names at one point in NASCAR, and now they've just kind of faded back to the blue. Hold on.
Yeah.
Well, they each have, I think, one win. But
So,
the 22's win got encumbered, so he's not in the chase.
I mean, that comes to just beg the question, you know, now that there's a lot of these younger guys are coming in, and now a lot of these younger guys are actually pushing up towards the front and becoming the best drivers now in NASCAR, which I think for Martin Truex Jr. is a long time coming. So you know, but.
Mhm.
All right. So, anyways, now that we're in commercials, and we've able to. Now that we're able to see a little bit of racing going on, and see a little bit of what the race has got to come, how do we feel where the race is going to right now? How do we feel who maybe the top drivers who are definitely going to be good? It looks like a bad start for Boris Said right now, as far as
Like,
Boris
Did he
Said
start
wrecking.
in park, or did he have something?
I haven't seen yet. But either way, even if it's a start in park, it's still a bad start. I mean, you don't want to just start the race and then park the car. You want to actually, and being somebody that is a car, or you know, and not coming from the car owner stance, but knowing that the car owner, the team owner, doesn't want to start and park a car. They want to get some points out there for the end of the season where they have owner points and they're able to start better for Daytona for a better start for another season. But that's kind of hard to do when you really got no races going.
Mhm.
So, all right, give me just a sec. I gotta get a glass of coffee here.
So I talked to my doctor. She said,
Simulcord could help you breathe better.
Simulcord helps provide significant improvement of your lung function. Simulcord is for COPD, including chronic bronchitis and asthma. It should not be taken twice a day. Simulcord contains formoterol. Medicines like formoterol increase the risk of death from asthma problems. Simulcord may increase your risk of lung infections, osteoporosis, and some eye problems. You should tell your doctor if you have a heart condition or high blood pressure.
Tony, what level are you for Rainbow?
watch out, piggy.
94.
Oh, well,
Haven't played in a while. I deleted it and haven't played since I deleted it.
because you suck at the game.
I'm going to show you a next generation thing. This new truck now has corners that go right into the pharmaceuticals, and it is made of high strength steel, which is less susceptible to
Wait, Tony,
great for a lot of things.
did I screw you over at the Talladega race last night?
Mm-hmm.
What did I do?
Okay.
Tony, what'd I do? Tony, we can't call you the champion anymore. He didn't win a race last night.
I was tired.
Oh, you're gonna throw in a tired thing now? No. No. Can't do that.
Dover was
No.
mine.
As much as I hate to say it, like, I'm really mad because I was so excited for that Mountain Dew pitch black car.
Yeah.
That car's a fucking bad omen. Looks like I'll be racing the Panasonic Tough Book car. So it looks like Kyle Busch is a very commanding lead right now.
Great,
four
wins one
seconds.
race and he thinks he can win them all.
I don't know, man.
Oh, Trevor Bain's in the garage too.
Oh, that sucks. Typical Roush. They can't have
And
so many problems.
that's a sad thing too, and I feel like that's a team that's slowly coming to their end now too. Is that Roush?
I know, yeah.
Is the
Yeah,
Roush?
They're coming back.
Is the Roush Racing team? Because
It's like slowly dying.
but they're
Now
an
that
old.
they switched to two cars, and they got rid of their Xfinity program. They're working more on their Cup Series cars, so they can put more speed into them and get them much better.
So there may
That's
be-
why I feel bad for Ricky Stenhouse, because he's a good driver. He's just stuck with a bad team,
Yeah.
just like Truex.
What even is Truex's team?
It's Furniture Racing.
Is that
Mhm.
what they're,
Racing.
is that what they're called? I thought they were called Furniture Row.
They're first for racing, but they have some sort of association with JRCODERS racing. So yeah.
Okay.
That's
But either way, so they have a good Toyota program to back them up, and I think that's how he's doing so well this season. Is, I mean, ultimately, you know, you can have, you know, the best drive, you know, you can have really good drivers, but if you don't have a really decent engine program to back it up, you know, you're not going to go very further.
Mhm.
The NASCAR Heat Evolution spotters make me worry more.
Tony, they have an Adora gameplay.
Yes, I know they have Eldora.
Yes, I know that.
Yeah,
Say
I
it
watched-
right this time.
I watched that.
Eldora.
I watched that last night.
I watched it too.
I didn't. I think I saw it I think I saw gameplay of it like a month ago. I saw the gameplay trailer.
No, it's like actually where they race the track.
Oh, alright, I'll watch that later. Just remind me.
No.
Keselowski trying to take that 5th position away from that number 77.
But, nope.
Nope, no good. No dice. He had a good run on that bottom, but just couldn't.
If you think
It's a
Eric
corner
Jones
panel.
is doing good in the 77, watch him in the 20 next year.
Matt Kenseth
If he doesn't get
retiring?
a win this...
Yes.
No,
Yes.
he's going to the 77, I think.
No, he's still in 20, but he's retiring after the season.
No, he's not.
Yes, he is.
He never announced that.
He did.
No, he said he still has a couple good years left in him, and he doesn't know where he's going to be next year.
So tells me that's going to be one of the drivers that you're going to want to pay attention for next year to maybe see if that 5 number does become vacant, which sounds like it's going to be because, you know.
Oh, what a monster.
Me too.
And advertising works, my friends.
Now I want a Coke.
You know, I really
Now
think
I
I should get a
want
credit
one.
card.
I know, right?
But I'll
I
settle
don't
for
think
my
you get Ford
coffee.
F-150.
There's not enough advertising in the world to make me buy a Ford F-150.
No.
I'm sorry, I drive Fords at work because for some odd reason, ambulances are just Fords most of the time. No. Nope. Nope, 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 nope.
Hey, if we do the racing
I want
thing
Wendy's.
tonight, and like if we
We're
do,
going to have to do it later tonight because I got a league race at 8:30.
I'm like, and if we do it, we should like do stages and
That's a funny joke.
Tony, we're gonna do it without you.
No. Why?
I don't know. And like have like an overtime line,
I
like
want to go to AutoZone.
if someone wrecks, you know, they can actually have a chance with an overtime thing.
An overtime line.
Yeah.
Any overtime line is the start finish line.
No, the overtime line is not the start finish line.
They changed it.
At Dover
Yeah,
it
no.
is.
No, the overtime line's on the back straightaway at Dover. You can actually see it on the track.
Well, they changed it.
Well, they changed it everywhere. That's what we were doing. Well, the overtime line is the start finish line. So when you cross it and get the white flag after a wreck, then there's nothing. Then it's done. If there's a wreck, it doesn't matter. You still race it back.
Hi, yes. We were just broken into, and we need a home security system.
I just overheard that commercial. Holy shit.
Wait, what was the commercial?
It was for some security.
Security things. He's like, "Hi, we were just broken into. We need a security system. Wrong department. Bye."
Get wrecked, nerds.
God. That's terrible.
Might go get a Coke
Now I want to get a Coke.
and then snort it.
What? Kyle Busch ran very wide coming. They all ran very wide coming out of there.
They always do it. It's ridiculous.
Ooh, he got a
Can't
little
do
loose.
that.
He got a little loose coming out of there.
You can't
Who
run
did?
wide like that in the
78.
game because there's grass. NASCAR should race the full version of this track one year and shorten the laps. $20-20-50? Why not 30-30-30? Or 25-25?
Yeah, I'm gonna go get a Coke. I'll be right back.
We just had a whole commercial break.
Oh, 5 laps left in the stage. I didn't know that.
I think there's just.
Oh, I forgot they're doing stage racing today.
They do it every day.
Oh, wow.
Every week.
They've been doing it.
Yeah. they've
What
been doing
the
it all
what the
year
fuck is the point of stage racing?
to get more points.
Yeah.
All right, Boris said is back on
Boris
the
said
track,
is
but
back.
it looks like he's having some brake problems.
I know.
Ooh.
Wow.
That looks like a cool car, but too bad it's not doing well.
Well, look, from what they're saying, it sounds like it's a backup car too.
Denzel beer.
Oh, there's an ad for NASCAR Heat 2.
I
Oh.
convinced Mac to pre-order it so that he could possibly get what's it called, a Kyle Busch theme.
He is going to be the cover driver this year, isn't he?
Yes.
I watch him retire somehow at the end of this year for no reason whatsoever.
He's just like, fuck it, I'm done.
Just like what's it called, Carl Edwards last year. He retired when he was on the cover.
That's probably just all he wanted. He's just like, I just want to be on a NASCAR game one time. And then
I
I'm
don't
done.
like how they're keeping it at what's it called, just for with the Toyota drivers. I don't like that. I want everyone to have a chance to be on it.
Right, and that's how it used to be.
It should be the person who wins the All-Star race or the Daytona 500, whichever one you want to do. Unless the person was just recently on the cover, then you do the next then you do
Right.
second place. Him on the cover.
So Brad Keselowski finally got that fifth
Oh,
spot.
he Kazowski almost ran into the grass.
I mean, I'm surprised with the retirement of Carl Edwards because Carl Edwards really was actually a newer driver.
He was also a substitute teacher.
That's a scary thought. I mean,
And
I'd be
never made-
stoked if Carl
and he
Edwards
never
came in
made
and
a
taught.
Twitter.
What's that?
He also never made a Twitter. He said when he wins the championship, he'll make a Twitter, and he never did.
Oh, what a lying sack of shit. But he probably never won the championship.
Nope. He wrecked with laps ago. Created the big one. Took himself out of the race.
Ooh, something's going on with that number 77.
That'd be a black flag and that's for heat, which is pretty stupid.
No, it's what's it called? It's
Are
not
you-
a black flag if you stop the car and get going again.
No, I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about NASCAR heat.
Well,
I'm
19,
losing, and it's like,
19's in the pits.
all right.
I wish that it wouldn't be a black flag if you just can't make that turn and you go through it, but you stop the car.
Wow, bad pit stop by the 21. You can tell that crew's just hanging on.
Oh, really spun the tires there.
Mm-hmm. So what are they saying is going
And now
on with Dale?
Danica's in.
What are they saying is going on with Dale Jr. right now?
Of course it's closed. Of course pit road is closed with 2 laps to go. It's every single race.
They always close it with 2 laps to go.
Yeah, ridiculous. It's ridiculous. Don't tell us. We know.
Now I gotta find my remote to change channels. There it is.
Have you not been watching the race this entire time?
No, I've been too lazy to turn on my TV. Okay, let's see some weird.
Ooh, Danica has to pass Ricky Stenhouse to get.
Do they have a windshield
To get a
wiper on their
point.
car?
Yes.
Yeah.
Only for road courses.
Okay, what channel is it on? Because I don't know what channels. It's
What
on.
kind of TV provider do you have?
I have No, never mind. I found it.
All right. Well,
All right.
what do you have? Because I could have told you the channel if you had a certain one.
I have Xfinity.
Never mind.
174. Yeah.
Hmm.
I've been playing my game, and then I'd be in the middle of it, and then I'd just go.
Why is Hardwick so far back?
And I'd have to take the disc out, and then I'd put it back.
Try cleaning the disc.
Yeah, I think that is, like, that's just.
How am I behind? Oh, well, I'm watching in HD. HD's always behind by a second. Oh my, wait, did Danica pass Stenhouse? I feel bad for that flag guy. It's still waving that flag.
Fortunately.
It's not going to show me where Danica was. Come on. I'm checking the app.
Alright. I'm going to take advantage of this commercial break and go get my English muffins with peanut butter.
Oh, okay, I'm hungry now. See the leaderboard. Oh. Danica got 11.
I no longer live with the uncertainties of the sea. Wondering, what if I let go of all those feelings? Because I'm sure.
I am cured. Harvoni. Tony, do I have the same commercials as you? I don't care what Harvoni. Tony, do I have the same commercials as you?
Are you watching a Hep C commercial?
It's Harvoni.
Okay.
Harvoni for life.
Oh my god, this thing's hard though.
So if anybody's just now joining in,
What? We do? Alright.
Alright, if anybody's just now joining in, we are doing a live podcast right now of the NASCAR race at Watkinsglen. We have Mac, Tony, and Dr. Red in right now. All of us are watching the race, and we are also we're all watching the race in the background and also commentating on it as best as we can with comments and stuff like that in this podcast. So, all right.
We welcome you back to the Five Love Studio, 3 to 5 here at Roland. Lee Steve Latal with you, and we're going to take advantage of this end of stage 1, getting ready for stage 2 to listen to communication with those two. Go listen to stage 2.
How do the spotters see that whole track?
They got 2 spotters, I think. Because they can't see the entire track.
That was a lot of coverage presented by Liberty Mutual Insurance, helping drivers where left footage make that mistake. Well, that is presented by Spotter, Louis Meyer, trying to get some information out of his driver to get the ball rolling. Just off to Cody, what do you need for adjustments? And you heard it on Rack Kowalski's voice there. Jody, what do you need? I can't see you. What is it doing? So then Joey highlighted the roof, what it looks like. So, heard by Garry trying to diagnose the engine. Rack Kowalski didn't even have time to know whether the car was tight. A lot of corners to bring Rack Kowalski didn't even have time.
So, am I one to assume that Brad Keselowski is having some issues right now?
Ooh, Keselowski having issues? What?
Yeah.
He stayed out?
No.
Six already stayed out.
Ganassi just stayed out.
Come on. Yes!
And the result pit road has been washed out by Nascar Heat 2.
Who's fapping?
What?
I said, who's fapping right now?
Tony.
No, it's me just hitting my hand on my legs.
Oh.
Toyota, let's go places.
Like the junkyard.
Oh, now I want Pizza Hut. If I had money, I'd order it.
Oh, I could have pizza.
Mac, want to order Pizza Hut for me?
No.
And pay for it, too?
No. Hey, McLovin.
What?
Want to order 20 Pizza Hut?
No.
Want to order Subway?
I don't really want to order you things. Like,
If I'm ordering food, it's gonna be for me.
yeah, I know, right?
Because I'm fat.
I'm skinny. I need food.
Dude, you eat 2 meals a day.
A week.
Yeah, you gotta remember that month.
No, a year.
Just 2 meals a year.
What?
I eat a meal every 6 months.
Yeah.
You need this bed.
Mm. Don't care. I want a Toyota. I don't want a Quizlet.
I would buy a Ford
What is it?
before I buy a Toyota.
I'd buy a Chevy before I buy either of those. Also, ha. So he always has the loose wheel.
And remember, yesterday Kyle Busch had to go to the back of the field after he spun by himself in the Xfinity Series race. Being back up the field was able to win the race with hoping for a little more magic like that. This afternoon is
Toby Rex.
we'll take our lunch.
Honestly.
We can do this. That's what you
Dude, shut up,
Go
you.
watch the McMurray.
Dude. You race with Kyle Busch.
Hmm?
I race with Casey Kane, but that don't mean he's my favorite driver.
Who's your favorite driver?
Brad
Oh,
Keselowski.
I race with Danica Patrick sometimes, but that doesn't mean she's my favorite driver. Hey, look, Casey Kane got 2 points in the stage.
Ricky said I should have got 1.
I know that 1 point should have been Danica's. Last week, Danica got a what's it called?
Top
Third
10
place in
win.
the stage, and a top 15.
Oh!
So fourth straight top 15.
Oh! Pit road's dangerous. Oh, he fell. He did fall.
I like how no one on the 5 just kept doing what they were doing.
Well, sometimes that shit happens. You know, you
Uh-huh.
you just get too close, and sometimes you get clipped. And luckily, he's probably
Look at
hopefully
McDowell in
okay.
11th.
Yeah, pit road is a dangerous place.
Michael McDowell's in 11th.
Well, it's time for us to go 16 to the lead, hopefully. I'm going to go slowly.
Let's go Larson McMurray. Larson is allowed to beat Chase Elliott to the line.
Here we go again.
I don't know. He is gonna beat him into that corner though.
Ooh, very wide.
What's he right?
Wow.
Oh, McMurray, why?
Come on, McMurray. Come on.
No, Daniel Suarez is in the top 3.
That's a surprise. Maybe he'll get a win.
We'll
It's a
see.
little early to say, but
Hello. Yeah.
Is it just me, or in a NASCAR Heat Evolution that the dog leg is like the bus stop is super short?
I know it is. It should be longer.
cannot wait to race on Iowa. Iowa's fun. Mostly when you race in the IndyCar skin and you can go flat out because you change the grip on the track. Iowa's fun. The 4 is like the only car that doesn't have a windshield wiper. Pretty confident that's not going to rain.
Ooh, Johnson got a little loose.
Mm-hmm.
That 21's really putting that pressure on that 48 going through that bus stop.
Yeah.
But he's more so got to worry about that 77 behind him.
God, it's cold down here.
Oh, gee, that was close.
Look at McDowell. What is he doing all the way up there?
He lost the position.
I think lost one position.
13th. He's in 13th. McDowell.
That's another name I haven't heard
Ford
in a minute.
Driver who's a couple years ago got their car stolen, then their their warehouse burned down.
How do you get your race car stolen?
The trailer got stolen that was carrying the car to the track.
Nice.
So some guy went home with a Michael McDowell car.
He probably like at circle track races out in his like hometown, killing it.
How is he shifting without using the clutch? Somebody told me that.
He probably ain't shifting.
He is. He's lifting his foot up. When he goes to downshift, he taps the gas. When he goes to the upshift, he gets his foot off the gas, doesn't hit the clutch at all.
Isn't that fantastic? Great ride with Kevin Harvick in the 4. Foot cam, Marty, what have you got for us?
Come on, I want to see a wreck. This race isn't fun.
I have no idea.
It's not fun to watch without a wreck.
No.
If this race goes quote unquote caution free, I'll laugh.
Could be a possibility.
It's technically not going to go the stages in their caution.
Haha, Logano.
Yeah. So
what happened with Joey Logano right there?
I don't know.
They had trouble with the right front tire.
Oh.
Yes.
Does Jay McMurray still race for DEI?
What's that?
Dale Earnhardt Incorporated?
No.
Okay.
No.
They're gone. They're
Ganassi.
gone. Yeah, I was gonna say they're gone, aren't they? Dale and Hart
Yeah.
Incorporated.
30 seconds.
Not a good stop.
Obviously.
They
Well, you
couldn't get
notice they're
the left
fixing-
front tire in.
Yeah, they're fixing some front end damage.
40 seconds.
Hey,
And
I changed the tire in.
Almost 40 and a half seconds. I mean, 45 seconds.
He's about to go a lap down.
yep.
Obviously.
I changed the tire.
No,
in,
I don't
what's it
want to
called?
make a commercial. Oh my god.
Oh, and of course it's food.
At Dover, they had a tire change thing, and I did the right front tire in 8 seconds, I think. Because you have to do it, put it down, pull it out, push it back in, and then switch the gun, and then do that again.
Yep.
But it was hard to do. I tried
Yeah, they
to,
had
like,
that at
kind of like I tried to push it in and kind of turn it at the same time, like the gun. I put it in and turn it while I'm spinning it, tighten it faster. So I might get Project Cars 2. A big reason why I want to is because they have what's it called, IndyCar, and they have like 3 ovals in the game.
Huh.
They have Indianapolis and Texas, and I think Daytona.
Then I might get it in Tony.
Well, I want to go get my Indy car to 200 to 240 miles in Indianapolis. So, in a game on what's it called, PS3, I got the Indy car to 238 on the backstretch before I slowed down going into the turn.
What are you doing?
My God, I'm so.
And I want to race Texas in the Indy. Then they have like the road courses like Road America and all that. And you can race Monaco in the snow.
Oh, dang. Best in class towing. Best in class everything.
Oh. Rip Luna. Rip Luna. Rip. NASCAR Heat 2 Eldora gameplay. Oh yeah, here it is.
So right now, I guess, because they're going to the car, wonder what they're talking about in the car. Oh, Daniel Suarez is leading? All right. And they mentioned that he was an Xfinity Series champion last year.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
And he's filling in for Carl Edwards, who retired.
Yep. I obviously assumed that because he's not racing. He's racing the 19.
Like that Eldora video.
God, why can't we run this clean at Watkinsglen and online?
Nope.
Because apparently we all suck at racing.
Obviously.
I mean, in all honesty, the way these guys race, I would honestly wait until the end of the race, towards the end of the race when everybody's really fighting for position. Right now, they're just kind of... Oh shit, what's going on with Junior? And going back to kind of the pre-race show of everything, where we sat back and said, all right, MC King Gaming, hello, how's it going? Welcome to the live stream. Like we talked to back at the beginning of the pre-race show, where Dale Earnhardt Jr. everybody voted for Dale Earnhardt Jr. to be possibly the contending winner of this race. Clearly, he was right when he told everybody not to vote for him, even though they qualified well. They're second behind off the pace. What mechanically, because I can't necessarily hear, I have my TV muted, I'm only going off of your guys' audio. What necessarily broke on Dale Earnhardt Jr.'s car, from what it sounds like? What broke on Dale Earnhardt Jr.'s car?
I couldn't hear it.
I think it was a mechanical.
Well, yeah.
Obviously, it was a mechanical, but what broke?
Yeah.
Well, either way, it's going to be a tough break for Dale Earnhardt Jr. in this race today. So, very, very, very.
We should see it
Ryan
been
Blaney
not that
wins
great.
before the end of the year, so we can get Wood Brothers' 100th win.
Yeah. All right, just. All right, guys, I'm going to mute that audio real fast. Welcome, guys, to the NASCAR Race Podcast at Watkinsglen today. In the live stream, or in the chat today on Discord, we have Mac, we have Dr. Red, and we have Tony, some of the guys that we race with a lot here on the NASCAR live streams, as you know of, as we're watching this. Kind of catch you guys up on what's going on if you guys can't understand. Dale Earnhardt Jr. is out with some mechanical issues. We haven't had a caution yet. We're coming into 5 to go on stage 2. The replacement driver for Carl Edwards is now, I can't remember his name. I'm trying to look and see when it comes up. But he is, he's in the lead right now. So Boris said has some issues right off the bat. So let's go to the comment section here. We have MC King. Hello, how's it going? Welcome to the live stream. Glad you can stop on by tonight and or stop on by today. Actually, it is tonight. Stop on by this evening and listen to or watch the or listen to the podcast while we're going. There will be more podcasts to come. They might not be the NASCAR race podcast, depending on how this one ends out. But I do plan on doing some more podcasts in the future. Whether or not it's going to be with these guys, whether or not it's going to be with friends or guests or whatnot, or just myself coming in and doing these podcasts. We'll see. We'll see. But anyways, I'm trying to think here if there's anything else that we got going on. So, but all right, let's do it. Let's get back into it.
Oh, 4 to go on the stage already? Wow.
Yeah.
E.J. Allmendinger is looking for a points spot again.
Hey, Tony, want to come to Bristol with me?
That's a funny joke. I know if I say sure, you can say, just kidding.
Because I'm not bringing you.
Yeah,
You can get your own money and go.
it's a funny joke. You think money grows on trees?
Yeah.
For me, it does.
You think I pull it out of my... Never mind.
Because I actually have money.
What are you saying?
Tony's poor.
People are gonna be pitting this lap.
Kyle isn't. Because he has fresh tires.
Now that's one of the things too that in NASCAR Heat Evolution, I don't think we can do stage racing right now, can we? Without creating it ourselves.
In Heat 2, there will be stage racing
Heat
online,
2, there'll
but
be
right now
stages.
we can't.
Yeah.
Yeah,
we
too.
can make it
We
ourselves.
can make it ourselves, yeah.
Make it myself. So yeah. So basically, yeah.
Choose like 20 laps of.
If we can go a lap without wrecking. Or a lap without spinning our cars at Dover.
Okay, I'm sorry.
Hey, I kept spinning my car coming out of turn 4, but I would kind of drift it.
We'd go
There'd
green
already
and
be a caution.
we'd go green and right there, right off turn 1. I'd get right down to the apron and spin it.
I would say like.
Try hanging it in the middle, or start out high and get your way.
See, that's what I started doing. If you notice, I started playing that middle line right there in 1 and 2, right off the restarts a little bit.
Yeah, when I had 45 per wedge, oh my, going into the exiting the turn 2, I just got a wiggle from the rear end and just spun.
Pits are closed. Is Daniel Suarez gonna get his first career stage win? My God, Truex is fast.
I mean, it's
Laps
that.
led this season.
I mean, that's
8
one of.
laps led this race, and he had 12 fires.
I mean, that's one of the things. That's one of the things I think is really. I mean, you just got to take in consideration is yeah, it's a lower team, but they got a Joe Gibbs engine in there, and I know that Joe Gibbs
and an amazing driver.
Yeah, and Joe Gibbs' Toyota program, it has been top notch since they started with Toyota. So.
Can Martin Truex reel him in?
Come on, Truex has enough stage wins.
Yeah, exactly.
Ooh.
He has like 13 stage wins.
He has 17.
You know what manufacturer
17,
I'm surprised? You know what manufacturer I'm surprised hasn't pushed back in yet?
Dodge.
Yep.
They said that they were gonna push back in.
What's it called? That's what Penske was for a while. Dodge.
Yep. That was what Penske, Chip Ganassi, they were all Dodge, and then Dodge pulled out after the car tomorrow.
Giggity.
Yeah. They backed out after, the car tomorrow really made its debut, and you've never heard of anything of the Dodge manufacturer again in NASCAR.
Look how close they are now.
Nah, I don't think he has it in.
Giggity.
That was actually a good one.
Ooh.
Nah, he's not gonna get it.
I have both these guys in that.
Oh, he was loose.
Okay.
Ooh, 78 got loose. He's really looking at that back door.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Oh, yep, Suarez is gonna get it. Good.
Wait.
Ooh,
yes.
wait.
I
Yeah,
have
he's
Suarez,
got it. He's got it.
Blaney. All right, so I have 1, 2, 4, 5.
Yeah. I don't know where he is.
I have 1, 2, 4, 5. I don't know who else.
God, that guy's voice is annoying. And he gets the stage win.
All right. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, or 1, 2, 4, 5 in the stage. That stage. The first stage, I only had a few drivers. I had like 2, 4, something else. Oh, you're back.
Great deals on other Toyotas and Toyota.com. Toyo, what's your places?
So as we're kind of going into now stage 3 here at Watkinsglen, if you're still with us, welcome. Thank you for staying with us for the duration of this podcast. I know kind of podcasts are a little boring because there's really no visual appealing or no visual or video going or anything like that. It's all audio ultimately, and it's usually people just talking, which is fine. We necessarily can't stream the NASCAR race like we want to. So, but one of the things that, so right here going into stage 4, we have Daniel Suarez in the lead, who just got the stage win here on stage 3 with Martin Truex Jr. behind him, who has been a strong driver, continuing driver for all year. So, all year in general. So right now we're at commercial break. If you want to actually watch the race and listen along and to what we're talking about, it is on our NBC Sports or MSNBC. So go ahead and go over there and to watch that, to watch the race. Even if you want to mute the race and kind of listen along what we're talking about and going along here with. Oh Lord, my laptop's doing some stupid crap. All right, so. But anyways, definitely the contending drivers. Dale Earnhardt Jr. Is out for a mechanical failure. We don't know what that mechanical failure is at this time. We haven't heard anything else on the mechanical failure, but a tough break for Dale Earnhardt Jr. Right now. So.
Oh my god.
I was about to get up and get another cup of coffee, but it looks like never mind. Oop, Tony. Nope. Wonder what happened to Mac. Wonder what happened to Mac. He just backed out.
Multiple vantage point coverage today. There's the Bennett man on the left. It was great to be with you at the Stony earlier this week. You're going to have fun coming up. Let's talk about the race at hand. Mike, what have you seen? What's grabbed your attention so far? What's grabbed my attention is the power of the Toyotas. Kyle Busch dominated this race early on. As we just saw, Daniel Suarez also in the JGR lead. Martin Truex Jr.
There he is.
Okay, apparently I disconnected.
Hey, it's 420.
Hey.
No, it's not. It's 320.
Hey.
Have to ruin it, Mac.
So if anybody's following along with the race with us in the live stream, right now they're in stage 3, under caution. Which
Look at his flamingos.
Yeah, it's Jeff Burton. Jeff Burton is fully.
I found that I found that 2 of the drivers that are by far the most comedic drivers in NASCAR, just straight up funny drivers in NASCAR, have to be Clint Boyer and Jeff Burton. Like, them 2 just...
I know Clint Boyer.
Yeah, Clint Boyer is just hilarious. And then you have Tony Stewart. You could tell when Tony Stewart is truly pissed off, because he will make, like, all these, like, jokes and, like, sound like all these, like, back ass words. Like, there was one they did an interview at Talladega. You could tell he was pissed. He's like, you know what? We didn't wreck enough cars. The fans aren't happy.
Yeah.
We didn't wreck enough cars. We didn't meet our quota today. If we wreck half the fleet at Daytona, if we wreck half the cars at Daytona, we will meet our quota. In fact, I think that we should just switch it to a figure 8 race. I think that'll make the fans happy. If we do a figure 8 race, it'll be perfect. We will meet our quota every time. Turn Daytona, figure 8. That's what I'm voting for next year. He's like, or better yet, towards the last few laps of the race, split the field in half. Have one half go one direction, have the other half go the other direction. You know, it's just sad that we didn't wreck enough cars.
I think they should add more laps,
Ooh.
or at least make it till everyone wrecks their car.
Martin
afterwards.
Truex Jr. just got really loose off one of them corners.
That was old.
Oh.
That was a replay.
That was a replay.
I didn't see the replay flash. I just happened to look up from my computer and see it going.
Look at the what's it called? The NBCSN thing, like the what's that called? Like the swan? I forget what that was. When that's yellow, that means it's under caution.
Peacock, you mean?
Yeah, same thing. I don't know what it is. All I know is doom, doom, doom.
Or you can't forget the more you know. The more you know.
What was I talking about before that?
That if it's yellow,
Have
it
you
means
seen
it's under caution.
No. Did you hear one of the pranks Tony Stewart pulled on one of his crew members?
Oh God, what's that?
He lit him on fire, and everyone was just sitting there laughing about it.
That's fucked up.
It is. They lit him on fire for like 30 seconds, and finally grabbed a fire extinguisher and put him out. Like he was under the car, and then as soon as then someone pulled the thing that he was on, like out from under the car, and then they like threw like gasoline or something on him, and then threw a match on him, and everyone laughed about it.
He was probably laughing too. Well, you know they wear them fire retardant suits for a fucking reason.
Well, yeah, but still, he lit him on fire.
He probably didn't even know that he was on fire until somebody started spraying him with the fire extinguisher. But, alright. While we're still under caution, I'm going to go get some more coffee.
Cindy, you don't even have a dress. You don't even have a Introducing the all-new crossover Toyota CA Shop. Toyota, let's go places.
Okay.
You mean an all-new crossover Toyota thing? That was an electric car.
McLovin.
What's up?
You know the Clay of Duty that wanted to join us last night?
Yeah.
Don't ever invite him.
Why?
Because I raced with him once and he wrecked people.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, like, I don't, like, unless I play...
Red, but we raced with him.
Right. Yeah, but however, Red doesn't always wreck people, though.
Well, I mean,
he just gets a little too hyped up and careless and goes dive bombs right into that corner and gets people.
Does that laugh?
Does that laugh and then goes and dive bombs into the corner.
Yeah,
it is.
No, that was me.
Oh.
Yeah, in the streams you can't hear him because he has like it so the.
Yeah, he doesn't even have his. Not everybody. Landrod does it. When I listened to the live stream, I found out that it was Landrod and Dr. Red do not have their chat to set to always, allow everyone. Or always allow. So, you can't hear them. Yep. You can't hear them. So, you could hear people talking and you could hear, like, silence and then you hear us go, uh-huh, yep, well, I need, like, reply.
Yeah.
I think we're talking to ourselves.
Yep.
Yeah,
Like
yep,
me.
we got, yeah.
Like me. High five, Steph.
Oh shit, let off the wheel.
Keeps both hands on the wheel. Keeps one hand on the wheel, but you still hear a high five.
You just have to hire a specific person to, like, sit behind you. Like, your job...
No, there's no one in my room but me.
Oh, then that's just weird.
We're about to
high five your foot.
Look how long that is. It doesn't even look that long in the thing.
Yeah, my grandma was like, Kyle Busch is in 8th. I'm like, no, he's in 9.
Get it right, Grandma! Shit!
Oh my god.
God, you know nothing about NASCAR!
God.
He's the one that got me into NASCAR. Now I know more.
Oh, Grandma had to school you on NASCAR? God.
I grew up with it.
I just
When I
always
was a-
enjoyed it.
I grew up in the time when Jimmy Johnson was nonstop winning, so I became a Jimmy Johnson fan.
That's kind of when I
When
stopped
When
watching.
I was born,
I was like, this is boring. Jimmy Johnson just wins everything.
when I was born, it was his rookie year. So, then
Jesus
2003,
Christ, I'm
he
old
should
as...
have won the championship.
Jesus Christ, I'm old as fuck.
So in 2003, in the last race, he kept complaining.
shoot.
In the last race, he could have won the championship, but he kept complaining to what's it called?
Chad Knaus.
Yeah, to Chad Knaus said he had a tire going down, and Chad Knaus said, "No, you're fine, you're good." And then 2 laps later, he's in the wall with a blown tire. So at the end of that season, Rick Hendricks set him down they each had a glass of milk, and there was a plate of cookies in front of them.
Oh, we got a wreck.
Where?
Right in the bus stop.
Oh, who is
Oh
it?
shit!
No one hit the wall. I don't think the caution's gonna come out.
No, it's Kyle Busch.
Ha!
Yes.
Get wrecked,
And
nerd.
Kozlowski.
Kozlowski saved it though.
I know.
Caution
And
is
no
not
caution.
out.
Because it's a road course, they can do that. They have the limitations like that. They don't have to have a caution.
Oh, but Kozlowski's got some tire trouble.
Oh my god, that was stupid.
Kozlowski better make it pit road.
Hi, Kozlowski, you suck.
All right, now more people have a chance, have a shot to win. Now we just need what's it called? Truex to make a mistake.
All right, so they're gonna play the replay
Not
here.
that
Let's
big
see
of
what
a mistake.
happened. Kozlowski checked up high going into the bus stop, lost
They need a
it.
better camera.
Yep, Kozlowski just checked up into into Kyle, right into that bus stop,
Kyle,
got
it looks
sideways.
Like Kyle checked up in there.
Or sorry, Kozlowski checked down, and then just got sideways,
Yeah,
pushed,
see, look, this looks like a better camera.
and just pushed pushed Bush right off the track. See, here it
Kozlowski
comes,
had a good save,
right
but he
there.
probably flat spotted
Kozlowski
his
just
tires.
bounced right off that curve, and just right off that curb and just got him.
Again, Kozlowski saved it, but he might have flat spotted.
No, he's
And
got it.
he has a rub. You can tell right there.
Yeah, right when he
Yes,
come off that
damage.
corner, you can tell he's got a rub on that tire. Kyle
You
Busch
could
pit.
even see it. Kyle Busch might go a lap down.
Yeah, screw him. Nobody likes him.
Yeah, nobody liked Kyle Busch.
No, I mean Brad Kozlowski.
I like Brad Keselowski,
One, okay.
Same.
even though
Alright,
he's a
dude,
total
doesn't make
utter douche. But he,
Kozlowski sucks. I hate him.
Hmm? I know.
Come on. We just need him to pop a tire and we'll be all set. Come on. No, actually, I hope
Oh,
Jimmy-
excuse. Oh, excuses. Oh, yeah, that's.
I mean,
totally
goes to
sucks.
show that really anything can happen
Mhm.
to anybody when it comes to a road course. It's anybody's race, ultimately. It does, like I said at the
Unless
beginning.
it's Jeffrey Earnhardt.
Right, like I said at the beginning of the live stream, it's anybody's race.
Yeah. Oh. Martin Truex.
I know. My God. I don't have to see this all over again.
Because it is
What
listed as one of the
happened?
best, one of the greatest finishes of all time.
There's freaking oil on the track.
What's going on, Zach?
Oh, I remember that one.
That was last year.
Hmm.
Woo!
Those two, not necessarily leaning on one another, but they let each other get away. And it's not necessarily talking on one another, but not letting each other get away.
Just want Joey Logano to wreck.
Me too.
He was leading this race. Martin Truex Jr. is running second. Martin Truex Jr. clearly down the year's race. Martin Truex Jr. is running second. Martin Truex Jr. now posts a 3-second advantage. Now posts Ryan Blaney.
So we got Truex Jr. in first, Ryan Blaney in second, and Suarez in third.
What's not surprising, how much money it is by switching to Geico.
So we brought over some library best days, and that's something that was going to be one of those. That police busted out our damn phone from looks like we're staying here. Looks like we're staying here.
With death staring me in the face. Death staring me in the face.
Ah, 40 laps to go.
Now, is this only a 3-stage race?
Yes.
Okay.
It's always only 3-stage race.
Because Oscar, you suck.
I want a rematch at Dover. Anyone else want a rematch at Dover?
We'll race at Dover later.
Yeah, exactly. That's
Yeah.
later. This is now.
But still, Dr. Red didn't deserve to win.
No, it was a solid race. It was a solid race.
The only got lucky is because I got loose coming up turn 4, spun down, and then I wrecked Tony with me, and then yeah.
So Jordan,
Hmm.
I'm working on some new technology.
For what? Just message me on Facebook about it.
Tony,
It's Richmond. Repeat.
was yesterday or last night the worst races you have ever done?
Car polka dot. I'll be there.
You're watching the I Love New York 355 at the Glen. And this is Martin Truex.
Ooh, well, I thought he got loose.
I know there's like 40 laps to go, but this race is not over. There's maybe another caution.
Oh, the 34 lost a tire.
Give me a caution, NASCAR. Come on. There you go. Of course, they can throw
Oh,
cautions.
who lost a tire?
The 34 Lennon Cassill.
All
He
right,
blew a tire. He didn't lose.
that's a blown
He just
tire.
blew the tire.
Well, snap.
See, look how much easier it is to keep the car straight than it is. And
left front tire is just soft. The nose is already on the ground. You see the sparks. So something obviously cut that tire.
Every front.
The tire trouble. Then Landon does the best job possible nursing it down. But there's nothing he can do.
Hey, Jordan.
Anthem.
You gonna have some
Yeah,
fun.
see, that's when
Anthem
the caution
Gates.
comes out, when there's something on the track.
Anthem-
Kyle Busch. What if Kyle Busch hit the debris and wrecked again?
All right, hold on, because I just see the comment. Anthem Gates, what's good, my dudes? Not much. How's it going, Anthem? Sorry I didn't see your comment a little bit sooner.
Tired.
Finally makes it back to pit road. This is a tough time for all the Chiefs because 39 to go this time around, 38 to go. Let's see if pit road is open. That is probably not problem. That is outside.
I'm surprised he didn't overshoot his.
I think you have to pit. You don't know how many cautions you got.
Hey.
They throw a caution for that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because there's the tires sitting there on the track smoking because it's so hot.
I think that's what we're going to see here with a very busy pit road of a bunch of teams that would have liked to have run 2 or 3, maybe 4 laps. A bunch of teams that would have liked to. It's going to be interesting to see how it plays out.
Do they even follow the 5-minute clock rule anymore? Because you never hear it anymore.
I know, like, why?
I mean, it was stupid, but I understand with the
No,
you wreck
if
your
it's-
car.
No,
No,
it-
listen. I understand if you wreck your car and you go to the garage, you can't come back. I mean, that's good. Because then you don't have like a car that's so much slower than everyone else,
yeah.
just messing it up.
All right, so anybody following the live stream right now, still watching, still following the race, we are under caution yet again, number 34. I can't remember the driver's name. Lost front left tire completely, so we are under caution for that. We still have Martin Truex Jr. in the lead coming into these laps. They are in the final stage, so there is no more stages. This is the final stage of Watkinsglen. So that is what's happening right now. We are under commercial break and under caution here at Watkinsglen.
More
Okay.
than the 10-piece chicken nugget meal.
Oh, feet. Wow.
No!
Jordan.
What?
Where we seen this commercial?
One of the guys that I know that, well, I don't personally know him, but Alex knows him, and I'm friends with him on Instagram. He said, he posted a picture, and he said it's a pretty awesome float assignment when you get to ride Johnny and Roy style on Rescue 51.
Oh, Lord.
Mm-hmm.
So was my mattress. I almost fell asleep trying to get the race to go on my TV in my room.
Hi. Huh? Why does it smell so bad?
That's what I say when I get in my bed. And my bed's
In here. It smells like dogs.
So is it safe to say for right now that Martin Truex Jr. probably going to win this race?
no,
No.
Why would you say that?
because anything can happen.
Exactly.
At a road course, yes, anything could happen. I mean, look at Kyle Busch.
There could
and,
be a green light checkered, and someone could move them out of the way.
Yep. I mean, and if you look at it, if you look at what just happened to,
Everyone's gonna come in, really.
right. I mean, look at what happened to Brad Keselowski and
speed
Kyle
out.
Busch just now. They were top 5
Oh,
racing
yeah.
drivers, top 10 drivers, and they're now running the back of the pack.
I think.
Hi, kitty.
Oh, when this race is over, I gotta play some of that dank Minecraft.
So, Mac, are you? Do you have? Wow, there's a clog on pit road there right now. What's going on pit road? Holy shit!
Someone just wrecked. You can see the damage to the 4.
Haha.
Who did he hit?
I think it was I hate replay.
Yeah, so if
83.
83.
spinny thingies, heh.
Was that what's his name?
Coil Joy.
Yeah.
Ooh, wow.
He was trying to enter his pit stall. He just didn't know he was coming.
Which, that's fine for him. It's rear end damage. That front end damage for that number 4, it could be catastrophic for the rest of the race.
He'll be back out.
Okay, what I missed?
They just need to tape that down. Harvick wrecked on pit road. That's what you missed. It's fine. I don't have Harvick. I'm good. What lap is it?
I didn't see.
Over 50. Like 60, I guess.
Uh-oh. Okay.
I forgot they have that new digital heads-up display in their car now.
Yeah, some people don't like that. I don't like with them that they don't show your speed. They only show your RPM. So you have. That's why when you hear them going in pit road, they say what RPM to keep it at. What lap is it? I can't tell.
It is 54-90. And they're going green this time around.
I'm making a left turn.
It's Watkins.
No, you're making a right turn.
Yeah, it's Watkinsglen, friend.
Ew.
Yeah.
Weird NASCAR people. You guys are weird.
You race with us, you idiot!
I know. I never said I was much better. I was forced to race against my will.
You were not forced to race against your will. I did not make you buy the game. You just decided to get it.
Yes, you did.
No, I said, hey, you should totally get this game and race with me. It'll be fun. You're like,
Or else I
nah,
will kill you.
Nah, I'm not feeling it. All right, cool. I'll just race by myself. And then you're like, hey, I just bought NASCAR Heat Evolution. I was like, cool. And now you're just like, he put me against my will. Like, I didn't put a gun to your head.
No, you didn't, you cyberblade.
Just call him a cyberbully.
I said he's a cyberbully.
Oh. I thought you mix cyber with hyperbole.
Hyperbully. Is that a bully with ADHD?
Don't most have ADHD?
Not necessarily.
Problem. Or anger issues. Or issues.
They studies have shown that bullies usually have some sort of home issues going on that make them. Oh, we got a wreck.
Where?
Danica Patrick.
No.
Yep.
There's not gonna be a caution.
No, there's not gonna be a caution for it. She's fine.
Of course not.
Caution. Is Keselowski leading?
Yes.
Yes, he is. I'll be damned.
Oh my god.
I know. It's a disgrace to this country.
Oh wow, that's a little.
Him and Quinn Boyer are the two most American drivers in the sport.
Yeah. Brad Keselowski is from Michigan.
Obviously.
Brad Keselowski seems like he's Southern.
Well, I mean, if you know anything about Michigan, we're pretty much just the northern South. Like, we're pretty fucking redneck up here.
I can tell just by knowing or listening to Brad Keselowski.
Well, I mean, I'm from Michigan too, so.
hmm There's someone that I race with, and I'm in his league. I'm pretty convinced that he's Southern, mostly because I can't understand him. He talks so.
That's offensive to all Southern people, but okay.
It's not offensive to all Southern people.
No, literally, the
Alright.
way he talks, you cannot understand a thing he says.
All right, now who's trying?
He
Who's
sounds like those NASCAR drivers from back in the day, like, yeah, now I'm going into the turn.
I'm going in turn 4 there, coming in on over here on turn 4, and then
Yeah.
Dale Senior just gave me the loop.
That's audible.
Yeah, gave me the loop around here, coming off turn 4. You know, I mean, I'm tired of that intimidator motherfucker taking me out in every goddamn turn. You know, it's bad enough that he took out Daryl. I love Daryl. Me and Daryl raced great together. But man, that get going, Bill Elliott over here.
Alright. Does everybody know who Todd Bodine is?
Yes.
Yeah.
My preschool teacher was his niece.
Nice.
I had Miss Bodine. She would always yell at me saying Jimmy Johnson's a terrible NASCAR driver, and I would say, yeah, so is Todd Bodine.
Then she would give you an F for the rest of the week.
It was preschool.
It was preschool.
There's not
Yeah,
really much.
well, Todd Bodine's a terrible driver. Yeah, well, you know what? Your drawing sucks shit, Tony. You little fuck. God
That's
damn.
awesome. That's
I went to
awesome.
a retirement party. That was the last thing she said to me. Jimmy Johnson's a terrible NASCAR driver. I was like, yeah, well, your uncle's trash.
Yeah, well, so is your drawing. Who draws a cow with 3 legs?
I made in 5th grade, I think. Wait, hold on, 3rd grade? Yeah, in 3rd grade, I made a dog look like a kangaroo.
What?
Gave it a pouch.
Why not? You know?
I gave it a pouch.
Why not? Dogs are.
Then I had a cat.
Hashtag dogs are kangaroos now.
I drew a cat. I named it Cat Washington. I wonder where that picture went.
Probably on the wall.
Boyer just made a move for second. That was a good pass.
All right.
Oh, you know what? That's why Brad Keselowski's in the lead. He didn't pit.
Exactly.
Because he already pit.
Mhm.
But
He's out of the pit
what's
soon.
it called? Boyers has fresher tires, more fuel. But here comes.
Oh yeah, well he has fresher tires.
But here comes Truex.
Yep.
I'm trying to find this.
Come on. I want McMurray to get a win. Come on.
Hold on, I gotta find the.
Can we get some team orders over here?
Team
And,
what?
Team orders and tell Keselowski to move out of the way for Clint Boyer. Come on, what, is this not F1? Because I'm pretty sure they're making right turns, so. Why don't Truex Jr. win? I want to be frustrated.
I just want Cowboys to win at Charlotte.
Oh my god.
I'm trying to find.
I can't wait for that Charlotte.
Now that we were talking about like funny
I'm sorry,
cat
Charlotte
names.
Roval.
Now that we're naming, I tried to find this picture, but one of them it was like the town they voted to name the new dog canine dog for their police department.
Oh, I remember that one.
Yep, one of them was Bitey McBitey Face.
What?
Oh my God.
Yep. Narco Polo.
Narco Polo for the win.
Oh no, my absolute favorite one was Tool of the Oppressor.
Oh yes.
That was my favorite one. Tool of the Oppressor.
How do we go from NASCAR to cats?
I
Dogs.
Well, because
Oh,
we were
dogs.
talking about drawings, because you brought up Todd
Yeah.
Bodine's niece,
Because I
and then you had something where you named it what Cat
Cat Washington.
Cat Washington.
because I put one of those triangle hats on him, and I named it Cat Washington.
Yep. Which then made me think of.
That picture was in our school's art thing. The
So we
only
got-
good drawing I ever had.
Right.
I wonder where that picture went.
So Brad Keselowski has a very commanding lead. We have we have Tony Stewart. Ooh.
Oh,
Ooh,
no,
Martin.
no.
Never
Martin
mind.
Truex.
Never mind. I stayed corrected. Martin Truex Jr. Then Tony Stewart now. And Martin Truex
That's
Jr.
Clint
is
Boyer,
really.
not Tony Stewart.
Or,
Tony Stewart retired last year.
oh, it's Clint Boyer.
Yes.
Tony Stewart
Well,
retired.
Clint Boyer. Look, I see
Tony Stewart's
14.
been retired.
I see 14, and I think of.
And I
Clint
see
Bo-
20, and I think of Tony Stewart.
I see 14 and 20, and I think of Tony Stewart.
I see 14 and 41 and 4, and I think of what's it called? AJ Foyt. And AJ Foyt Enterprises.
But either
Because
way,
you know what? Because you know what? He's too good for AJ Foyt Racing, AJ Foyt Motorsports. It's AJ Foyt Enterprises.
One thing I wish they should do, like, in the next NASCAR game they do, not the NASCAR Heat Evolution 2, they should.
It's NASCAR Heat 2, not Heat Evolution 2. Oh my god. I hate
Yes. That's
Well,
what he-
anyways, for the next one that they make, they should have it like where it goes like the back where, so they add like.
Use your words, Mac.
I'm trying to think of how to put it.
Words.
Okay, so they like. Oh my god. Okay.
I'm waiting.
Die, Junior.
While we're waiting, enjoy this break from our commercial sponsors.
Toyota, let's go places.
I'm actually being serious. I'm playing an ad in the live stream right now.
Oh.
Maybe.
Okay, so like where they have a mode where you can race like back to where Dale Earnhardt Sr. was and Richard Petty.
Kind of like a throwback.
So
era.
classic cars.
Yeah, like a throwback. Yeah.
Cars. They're doing that in F1 this year. They have classic cars. My God, the
'Cause I
2007
that'd be,
Ferrari
like,
sounds
fun.
so good. They have the 2006 Renault, 2007, 2008. What's it called? Thingy-majigger. McLaren.
Thingamajigger doohickey.
2011 Red Bull. The 1994 Williams. The 1989 McLaren Honda.
So if you haven't been catching up what's going on in the live stream, folks, welcome. If you're new to the live stream, welcome. Thank you for staying. If you've been with us this whole time, thank you for staying this whole time. If you haven't noticed, or if you haven't been catching along, Brad Keselowski is in the lead with Martin Truex Jr. in second, lap 63 of 90 at Watkinsglen. Clint Boyer was up there in the number 14, but got passed by Martin Truex Jr. going into the bus stop there. So that's a little bit of updates of what has been going on in the race. Had a couple spin outs, but no significant cautions. Kevin Harvick did get into a wreck on pit road. However, he's back out on the track again. Same with that's really only other things that have been going on. All right.
My helmet on, and
I've done that before. It was actually really fun. I was sweating after the race. I did a full race, put the helmet on, brakes. Bob's Burgers. The voice of Bob. Alright. It looks like Keselowski's about to lose the lead.
Yep. That number 70, that Martin Truex Jr. is looking really hot behind him.
So am I the only one watching this in HD? Because you guys are ahead of me.
Yeah, probably.
So am I from the HD?
So Martin Truex Jr. took
What?
that lead from.
Wait, what?
Took the lead from Keselowski.
NBCSN. I'm watching NBCSN in HD, and you guys are all ahead of me. You saw the wreck like 2 seconds before I did.
Yeah, I don't have HD in my room.
Okay.
It's just a crispier image. That's
For
all it is.
optimum,
Just say it was a crispier image.
it is. HD is a crispier image.
Crispy? What?
It's crispy like a chicken sandwich. Alright.
I'm done.
Zach's like, all right, it was good talking to y'all. I'll see y'all later.
Or Michael McDowell win. But he's back in 17. 17.
I mean, they're all gonna have to pit
What about
one more
10th?
time.
She's in 10th.
They all at least have to pit 1 to 2 more
Do you
times.
think Boris said still has a chance to win?
Absolutely not.
You heard the call. He's not going to let him get out to any margin. Same fuel. And you heard why he said that. He gave it a lot of heads up because he said we need to save along over the next 25 bags. He's trying to give his driver as much time as possible. Well, with the way he's been running today, Stevie, he can absolutely as much time as possible. Well, with the way he's been running today,
Coca-Cola.
I want to cook. What lap is it? I can't tell. It's being cut off.
66.
65. Is it 66? I thought it was 65.
For sure.
Chris Bush is in 10th. Maybe he'll get a second win. What if Austin Dillon and Ty Dillon wrecked each other?
What, are they related or some shit?
Oh, Tony, Isaiah wanted that since he's in the league, he wanted to know if he can be. Yeah, he said that he will be in it.
Oh yeah, I told him that to start practicing on simulation.
He said that he didn't want to be in simulation.
Oh, well, that sucks for him.
Oh, you're Rick.
I mean, simulation makes it a lot better.
Don't worry, I'll tell him it's not in simulation, and he'll believe me.
Yeah, he will.
That's cool.
He won't know the difference. If you tell him that he's on normal physics, he won't know. He won't know. Like the first time we did simulation, he thought he was on normal. After the first race, I told him it was simulation. They started.
I mean, you really can't notice the
tap the apron spun out.
There's only
exactly.
really a
He
little
did
bit.
perfect when he was not in simulation, or when he was in simulation, not knowing he was in simulation. So I just can't. I just don't tell him that he's in it, and he'll do okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, because
I mean,
the thing I have a problem with is him actually sitting still, and racing clean for however many laps.
The only thing is, since McLovin's in the league, dude, it's gonna be so funny when he taps
Oh,
the
yeah.
apron and yells.
At,
Oh my god!
at Dover.
Why is Kyle Larson in 23rd?
23rd.
Where did McLovin even go?
I'm right here.
Yeah.
I'm fixing my e-cig right now. I'm putting more fluid in it. Unless I forgot to unmute
All
myself.
of a sudden disappeared.
Exactly. I just told you he killed himself. Did you not hear the gunshot?
No, I forgot to unmute myself on
Oh.
fucking Discord.
He killed himself. Did you not hear the gunshot? I heard it pretty clear. It sounded like a 12 gauge. Brett Moffitt. Rivals Kyle Busch, Brad Keselowski made contact at Watkins. Oh, that's a long time ago.
Wow, Kevin Harvick's way the fuck back there.
Yeah, because he wrecked on pit road. I want to know, how is he shifting without hitting the clutch?
Oh, you know what? Look at his hand. Look at his left hand every time he shifts.
What does he do?
You can see he's squeezing the wheel. I bet you he's got his clutch on the wheel.
Oh, hello. Okay.
When they do an in-car cam again and they show him in the driver's seat, watch his left hand.
Because they showed the pedals, and he has the clutch there, but he was using it during the under caution.
He might have it set up to where, like, when he's racing.
Moffat's in the 83, not LaJoy. What car is LaJoy in? What? Oh, okay.
Yes.
No.
They're coming to 20 to go.
All right.
Now remember,
then I can play some of that dank Minecraft.
And remember, they at least have to probably put once or twice more in this 20 laps. I'd say at least once more.
Once more, yeah. They last pit 53. Because the last pit
somewhere
on
around
48.
Somewhere around there where that last caution came out.
Yeah, because Lasky pit a couple laps before, like 5 laps before.
The caution comes out, they'll probably pit.
They'll all pit.
And they'll all
pit.
And they, except for Larson, I doubt Larson will.
Because Larson just pitted.
But he did take 2 tires. So what a smart decision would be, top it off with fuel and put the other side of tires on. And be first off pit road. That's what I would do. If you could choose to change the left side tires instead of right side, then NASCAR use. You know. The game's so bad that you can't even do that. Because I would also, what's it called? If you could, I would also adjust the track bar and be able to put more speed into the corners and more speed coming out of the corners and have a lot less speed in the middle to get around better.
There goes that number
77.
Yeah.
Did you just say away from the dinger?
Yup, he just did.
I remember the jokes that they did on Fox when AJ Allmendinger wrecked. He was like, well, AJ, that's a humdinger. I think AJ is going to get him back, though. AJ Allmendinger would race for Penske for a couple years, then got kicked out of NASCAR for using performance-enhancing drugs, went to Penske in IndyCar, then came back and raced in the 43, and then went to the 47.
$19 to go. Where's Kyle at?
Wait, is today the first Sunday of the month or the second Sunday of the month?
First.
That's what I thought.
2 more weeks. You know.
That was our only shuttlecock. Take a closer look at Geico. What about now? That was our only shuttlecock. Take a closer look at Geico. Great savings and a whole lot more.
Did you just say what I think you just said?
Tony.
That was their only what?
Shuttlecock.
Giggity. Yes.
What are you playing Minecraft after this?
I think because Ben's home and with him in a long time, and I did a lot of stuff.
Oh yeah, are you guys doing your own world?
Yes.
Oh my, can you invite me?
You have to be friends with the host.
I'm friends with Ben.
The host hates you.
Oh my god!
The host is not Ben.
Dang it!
The host has you on his block list.
Yes, I know.
Oh.
The host blocked you because you're mean to him for no reason.
Actually, I stopped.
Shut up. Ooh, spa. Oh, spa.
No, he. I mean, no, Tony,
Shut up.
shut up.
Shut
Or
up.
Tony, you shut up.
Belgian Grand Prix, Sunday, August 27th. I would love to watch that if it's not super early in the morning. Or super late at night. I watched the first few races and when they were...
I've been playing NASCAR, I don't know.
I watched the first few races. F1 when they were in at 3 in the morning. I watched the first race when Ferrari won. I watched the second race when Ferrari won.
McLovin, what are you doing after the race?
Probably go chill out for a little bit and eventually I'll get back on and do some NASCAR stuff.
I'm having a league race at 8:30, so I'll do stuff after that. I gotta use the bathroom. I guess I'll go next commercial. 74 of 90. What Larson was thinking is that it's gonna go green the rest of the way, and everyone in front of him is gonna have to pit, and he'll win.
17 to go. We have Martin Truex Jr. in the lead. Brad Keselowski in second.
They are definitely gonna have to pit.
Yes.
And Larson already pit, so that's a good thing for me anyway.
Larson's in 30th.
Yeah, I know, because he pit. Corey LaJoy jumped between cars so much this year, it's not even funny.
Who?
He was in the 83, Corey LaJoy. He was in the 83, the 36, 32, 38, 23. Like, pick a car. Pick a team. Stop jumping between teams. I gotta use the bathroom super bad.
Just go.
No, I don't want to miss anything. But I'm gonna leave, and then Kyle Busch is gonna wreck, and it's gonna be the highlight of my day, and I'm gonna miss. I'm using the bathroom. I'll be right back.
Oh, Kyle rocked! Well, I kind of wish you heard that. Darn it.
42 is around.
You know what would be funny? I kind of hope Kyle Larson wrecks.
No, he comes back, then he wrecks.
No, because Tony loves Kyle Busch. No, not Kyle Busch. Tony,
Kyle Larson.
not Kyle Larson. Comes back and see him go straight into the wall.
No, he spins out when he comes back. Like I don't know what's on that road.
Yep.
Pretty safe, well.
So Brett, Joey Logano's pitted. I'm now seeing.
No, it was just a Logano pit.
What's he waiting for? That's slow.
What I miss?
Kyle Larson wrecked.
No, he didn't.
Yeah,
Shut
he
up.
did.
He did. Shut up.
Oh, he did.
I was watching it in my living.
Darn it.
I was gonna say, I'm like, I'm paying attention to my
No.
phone real quick, but oh, Logano in the lead.
Keselowski's in the
That's Keselowski.
Brad Keselowski's in the lead.
Shit.
Oh, God.
Shit! I suck at this!
Keselowski's in it too.
That's the sad part is that's my favorite driver too, and I fucked that up.
And next year is what's it called? Blaney in the 12.
Blaney's in the 12.
Blaney's just gonna swap his number next year. Instead of 21, it'll be in the 12. He's technically already part of Team Penske. Like he's on all like the Penske games and all that.
Mhm.
Well, they both still have a pit. Mostly Keselowski. I think that's why I wanted to get in the lead. But his tires are more worn, so I guess he has a little more grip. Who could Boyer wins? Or Ryan Blaney. If Ryan Blaney gets the Wood Brothers 100th win, I'll be happy.
Yeah, that'd be really good.
Because then he would have gotten their 99
Ooh,
and 100.
that 14 got real loose off that carousel.
Ooh, yeah, he did.
But see, that's the one where they've been saying. That's the one where that's the area they've been saying where a lot of them wrecks happen, where people come flying off that corner, and they lose it right off that corner when they get into the gas again. So I'm expecting.
They go super wide in that coming out of that corner, but we can't do that because the grass is there.
Mhm.
So I'm expected to see here maybe the next couple laps. I bet you see somebody come flying off that corner.
Mhm.
Wait, now I have second, third.
Oh, they go to Bristol next.
They do? Oh. Well, you know what? Larson did pretty good there last year. Or earlier in the year. I remember I was in school watching that race. I was allowed to use my phone in class, so the thing I did was put in my headphones, listen to the NASCAR race, and watch it on my phone.
Oh, Kyle Busch was loose.
Yep.
Good. Ooh, wow. Yeah, he was.
Oh, jeez, okay.
I don't think the front drivers are saving fuel too much.
Probably not.
Who's behind the 24? Is that the 6? I'm pretty sure the 6 is a lap down. Yeah.
Yeah. Taste the feeling, Coca-Cola.
I don't want to cook. I want to taste the feeling.
I want to feel the feeling in my nose. That's the Coke I want. Oh, it's your boy.
10 to go. Oh, sorry. 11 to go.
Good job.
You can weed.
What?
You can what?
Weed.
420 what? What? 420 what?
No, read. Not
Oh,
weed.
read.
Reed?
Leave.
I'm hearing something different.
Yeah, I'm hearing weed.
Yay.
10 to go.
What was that siren?
Zach.
My text alerts.
Oh. Some text alerts. God.
Hang on. I'm switching my ringtones around, and this is Jordan. This is my new ringtone.
That's a weird sign.
Okay, that's loud and annoying. Please don't ever do that again.
I hope I get a call.
I'd
Or like a
rather
phone
you
call.
My text tone, my what's it called? My ringtone was Marbles in Paris. Marbles in Paris, whatever they're called.
When
And
Jordan
then-
texted me on Facebook, I
And
had
then my text tone was Quagmire saying giga D.
That would be annoying too.
I had Jordan's text tone at one point as an idiot is
Imagine
trying to
that
contact
going
you
off.
on your
My
cellular
friend's
device.
My friend's ringtone, he has like an Allah Akbar ringtone and all that.
Ha!
It's like, answer your phone, ring ding, Allah Akbar, there's a bomb. And his phone went off in class before like that.
Ooh.
Jordan.
Hmm.
Yours used to be an
Yeah,
idiot is
I
trying to
heard.
contact you.
I heard. It just
On
I
your
didn't
site.
think it. I just wasn't laughing because it wasn't funny.
Yeah, it was pretty funny.
No.
Actually, no, I
It's
think that
not
was
funny.
Mads. I think that was Mads.
Either way, it still wasn't.
No, it was both of y'all.
Casey K's on pit road.
He just got gas.
That's all they need, gas.
Time to go.
Did you say 10 to go? It's 9 to go. God.
I said 9 to go.
I heard 10.
He said 9 to go.
Indigo.
Time to go.
9 to go.
I think Larson made a mistake with the tires. Because now... Alright, yeah, see? That's the last pit thing. So 49, 53, 53, 53, everything else should be 53. Except for some people who just recently...
What's that blue and yellow flag for?
Yeah. What
It
was it?
means to... It's for a slow car to... It's to
That-
warn a
that's a
slow
leader's
car that the
flag.
leaders are coming. So that blue flag was to Boris said.
Mm.
You ever heard the Sebastian song?
Mm-mm.
Blue flag, blue flag, blue flag, blue flag, blue flag. Come on, blue flag, blue flag, blue flag.
Okay, Tony.
Flag. Blue
Your
flag,
singing
blue
sucks.
Flag. Blue flag, blue flag. Oh, yes, Blaney.
Wait a minute.
Keselowski, run out of fuel. Brad needs to run out of fuel. Like, come on.
Brad's got a very commanding lead, but yeah, if he runs out of fuel,
He's going to be out.
But yeah, he's the one who, what's it called? Pit later than everyone else. Or earlier. Yeah, before
Earlier.
everyone else. Yeah, that's what I meant to say.
10-4.
The team just told Martin Truex Jr. to let the 21 by. They weren't really sure what his situation is. Truex Jr. to let the 21 by. They weren't really sure what his situation is to go. And even though he can run it short, so he is in max fuel saving mode. Still one lap short, so he is in max fuel saving mode.
so we're 7 to go. Brad Keselowski in the lead, Blaney in second, Truex Jr. in third.
Brad Keselowski has less fuel than everyone. It's probably a couple laps for it.
Couple
I
laps,
think
yeah.
he'll start saving now.
Mhm.
Or as soon as he got that huge lead, he probably started saving. But it's a little
Kevin
late for
Harvick,
that.
of course. Yeah. I remember that.
Yeah, Harvick ran out of fuel. Well, he just made it into fourth.
Who?
Kyle Busch.
So if those cars run out of fuel up there, it's him.
That's
but
true.
He's been racing way too hard to catch up, so I don't think he has enough either.
Yeah.
Now, Boris said's gonna hold him up a tiny bit.
What the? I was enjoying that. Oh my god.
6 laps to go for Brad Keselowski.
It's gonna be for Ryan Blaney because Kozlowski's gonna have to pit. Oh, if there's a caution, there's gonna be a big group up front of cars that did that pit already. So that's mostly Hendrick.
Somebody's slow.
Boris.
Yeah, Boris said.
No, 6.
Yeah, the 6. No, Boris said is the last.
Oh, wait. Kyle Busch is in the pits.
5 to go.
5 to go. Kyle Busch had to hit the pits. So they're telling Brad Keselowski, hey, save your fuel, save your fuel. But Brad Keselowski clearly is not saving his fuel.
Yeah.
So this is going to be interesting on the last lap. What's going to happen within these next 5
Hopefully,
laps?
I want to see the 21 win again this year. I want that team to get its 100th win, and I want it to be Blaney. Also, I want to hear Blaney's podcast on Wednesday. When he if he wins, because that was a cool podcast when he won at Pocono. By the way, if you don't listen to his podcast, it's the.
What's that?
Ryan Blaney's podcast is the Glass Case of Emotion. It's really funny.
Jimmy McMurray's coming in.
Uh-oh. What's going on with that 78?
He's saving.
Okay. But he's right there in that second place. Where'd Ryan Blaney go?
Ryan
Blaney's still in second? Okay, yep, Ryan Blaney's still in second. I just didn't see. It looked like he was right behind Brad Keselowski. Oh, yep, there it is.
What?
They just said it. Brad Keselowski should be coming down pit road right now.
Let's see. Hold up. Yup.
Yep. Brad had to do it.
Blaney has 3 laps.
Now let's see what Brad's going to do. Is he just going to get a splash of fuel and be on his way?
Well, yeah. But he's going to lose a position.
He's going to lose a lot of ground, though. He is not. He is no longer a contender in the win.
Unless everyone in front of him runs out, if he makes it out before.
Man, when they gave him a splash of gas, they gave him a splash of gas. That 21's taking it home, man. He's taking it.
Oh, wait, here comes the 78. 78's just...
Nope.
Oh, wait, no.
Nope, he's back there.
He's out.
He's back there. He's...
Well, look at the times, because the 78's closing in fast.
Yeah, but he's got to make up...
Yeah.
He's got to make up 2 laps worth of time.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he's gaining ground fast, but can he gain it in those 2 laps? That's the big point. Can he gain it in those 2 laps?
I don't know. Is Blaney out?
Brad Keselowski got a penalty.
Oh, that's definitely going to hurt. And that, if not, oh, no, that Wood Brothers 21 is having to pit with 2 to go. It's now Martin Truex Jr. in the lead.
Truex race, but if not Truex, who's racing? It'd be Kenseth. Or Suarez or Hamlin.
Either way, the top 2 Fords in this race are no longer in this race. Keselowski is in 6th.
But he has a penalty.
What was the penalty for? Did anybody hear?
No.
Driving due
It's
to
just posted.
more than 3 pistols.
Mhm.
Oh. It
Doesn't
goes
make
through more
sense.
than 3 bits. Alright.
So he's got to do a pass through in pits on the next time around.
Yes.
You know, the NBC Sports website was bad-mouthing Kyle Larson at this track, saying that he's been increasingly getting worse and worse. That car
geez.
nearly blocked Truex.
Truex.
Yo.
We're going to be coming around to the 1 to go. You got Kenseth in
White-
second,
1 to
Suarez
go.
in third.
White flag sponsored by Credit One Bank.
There's the white flag.
One more
In all honesty, I think this is Martin Truex Jr.'s race.
Yep.
I think
1 to go.
Yep, this is going to be Martin Truex Jr. win right here.
Oh, but watch Kenseth. I think
Kenseth's got a Kenseth is closing, but he's got a lot of ground to make up. He's got to make it. He's got to make it in that bus stop.
He's less than a second.
Yeah.
He will catch up on the braking.
All right, they're coming into the bus stop. Here they come. Truex is getting right in there. Come on. He's not gonna. He's gonna lose ground in the merry-go-round or in the carousel. He's gonna lose it in the carousel coming off of the. Oh, he got loose.
He's gaining. Wait. Nope.
All right, he's coming into the next passing zone.
But he's.
Oh! 78 just braked real fucking hard.
Ooh.
Here he comes. He's gonna try to get it right underneath that last turn. Can he do it?
No.
He will not be able to do it. It is Martin Truex Jr. will win. Oh! No, Martin Truex Jr. will win.
He's out.
At Watkinsglen.
Alright,
Oh.
he just ran out. Truex just ran out. So I had 1, 2, 1, 3.
And Boyer in 5th. So this is the top 5. You got Truex Jr., Kenseth, Suarez, Hamlin, and Boyer.
I had 1, 3.
All in the top 5. Blaney finished in 8th.
1, 3, 8, 10.
The Bush brothers finished 6, 7.
1, 3, 8, 10. All right. All right. I'm gonna go play some dank Minecraft.
All right, guys.
Yeah, he ran out of gas after the last turn.
Who
that was
did?
Close. Truex.
Oh.
I
That
think he
was
just
pretty
flipped the switch.
clutch.
Only if the what's it called, 21 had enough.
Yep.
This is going to be one of the quietest, slowest victory laps, as it looks like the 78 perhaps is finding
This is going to be the quietest victory lap.
appreciating the efforts of Martin Truex Jr. This moment is presented by Sunoco, fueling victories all long.
So very well good victory for that 78 crew.
Mac, your picture. Patrick Kane. Then you have mine. What's it called? That's his steering wheel. Does he have? Wait, he has enough to do burnouts? He's gonna have to get pushed back to the.
Please tell me all the liners are tight.
All right, guys. I think that's going to conclude it for this podcast. Very well done job by Martin Truex Jr. this race. I think Brad Keselowski and I think Blaney had a really good run this race. However, they had to pit within the last 4 laps. So there's Martin Truex Jr. doing his burnouts now. In all honesty, it was a really good last wind down to the last 5 minutes of the race. It was a very clean race, no cautions this race. So very well done job to Martin Truex Jr. In this race. I think he really strategized well. I think he really played it well. And, of course, he ended up getting the victory because of it. So really nice job to him. So...
I don't know how you can do burnout.
say the best burnouts ever. Well, actually, I'd say the best celebration.
That's the best burnouts I've seen with no fuel in the car.
Right.
No, I'd say
The
probably
best
the best
burnout I've
celebration
seen.
ever was Austin Dillon's.
With no fuel, sliding
Slid in
through
the grass.
Yeah. No, my favorite one was Kyle Larson's when he stuck the steering wheel out the window, steered the car with the handle.
Yep, now he's out.
No, he's climbing out of the car so he can get the flag. I want a visor like that for my helmet, not just the plain old black one or the clear. I have the black and the clear, but I want the silver or like gold, whatever it's called. I mean, I like him because he's from New Jersey.
Like I said, it was very, very good winding down to the last 10 laps. You know, it's a
I can't
shame
wait to hear Blaney's podcast.
Yeah.
And his frustration on it, but.
Anyways, that's gonna probably close us out for today's today's podcast on my end here. So let me close that out real fast. So that's gonna end it for me here on the podcast. Martin Truex Jr., like I said, very well strategized, very well played towards the last few laps. Very clean race, not too many bad cautions like they were predicting coming off that carousel. I think it was a very good finish for winding down for a very last finish. And it sucks that, you know, it couldn't have been a little bit of a better finish with them cars, but Brad Keselowski and Blaney had to pit. So anyways, guys, if you enjoyed this podcast, remember to leave a like down below. And as always, if you're new to the channel, remember to subscribe. And remember to share it with your friends, family, and coworkers and all that stuff. I plan on doing future podcasts. It might not be NASCAR race podcasts. It might be other different kinds of podcasts as well. I don't know. It all depends on how everything works out. And depending on what we do podcasts on, it'll just be different podcasts. If anything, everything, maybe just some ranting. Who knows? But anyways, if you guys enjoyed, remember to leave a share or like and subscribe down below. And as always, share it to friends, family, and coworkers. I'd like to thank all the other guys that we race with, that joined in today, Mac, Dr. Red, and Tony, for joining in with me today. I'd like to thank them guys for joining in with me today in the podcast. I was trying to get somebody else into the podcast as well, but it didn't work out that way. So again, I'll see you guys all in the next one. That's everybody leaving Discord. So I will see you all in the next one.